Welcome back. Ranked has been pretty shit, so I haven't posted in a decent week. This video is also not going to be about ranked though. Instead, it's going to be about the two abilities, Dribble and Time Hole. I'm basically just going to show some techniques about it. Primarily Dribble, since I mainly use Dribble, which is seen in my ranked videos. And I placed an input overlay in the bottom left corner, so it's easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Dribble because I use that the most. So the first technique, there isn't really a name for it. So basically all you have to do is you dribble the ball upwards, double jump into it, and hit it down with a dot onto the player. They usually won't be prepared for it. But like that, and then like that. I obviously suck at the game, so I died. Because it's an extreme bot. But most of the time that will work against any actual human being. Like this. And they'll either just pre-parry because you're using Dribble. And then you can just dot it down and they die. It's also, because it's a dot, it's way faster than what you're expecting. So they will most of the time die. However, you usually, because players will sometimes pre-parry the dot, you sometimes need to parry right after dotting it down, because you will instantly die if they parry the dot, because you're basically inside them. Like there, I didn't double parry, so I died, because I just insta get shot down. The second technique, it's also for Dribble. So basically, it also has no name, but I just call it a Dribble dot, because that's what it seems to be, more or less. Basically, what you have to do for this one is that when you go to parry, you want to dribble it with a perfect parry, but for Dribble. And right after dribbling it, you basically just have to parry. So you insta Q and then insta M1, and I'll just shoot the ball faster, so I'm going to show that now. So basically, I do this. I messed that one up, but there. I basically dribbled it and then instantly clicked M1, and it basically just made the ball go way faster. It's a very OP technique because no one is expecting this, and even if you mess it up, there's no cons for it, and it's really hard to mess up when you get practice with it and you're used to it. That's what happens when you mess up. You just lose a dribble, but your parry still goes in. If you can perfect dribble it too, it will just insta-kill them instead of going a bit behind them. Okay, so the third technique, it is basically the exact same thing as the Dribble dot, which is the technique from before. But instead of going to dot it like that, you instead want to curve it. So basically, instead of doing your dribble then M1, you basically want to curve and then do your dribble and then your parry. So I'm going to show that now. Turn before you hit it. So basically, this is what a normal curve looks like from the sides. And then with the dribble curve, that's what it goes so much further. Same with the back. So that's how it looks like from delays. And then you use the Dribble dot and it goes so much further. You can tell how much difference it is. They aren't gonna expect it. Especially if you put it up with normal Dribble dots and then Dribble curve and mess that up. Yeah, sometimes if you do mess it up, it might just dribble first and then no parry, so you do die. But that is a very unlikely chance. And the more practice you get with it, it's gonna happen less. That's why in ranked, you usually want to have both your dribbles doing it. If you're doing Dribble dots only though, the chance for dribbling without the M1 is really unlikely if you do time it well. But yeah, if you just chuck these two together, Dribble dot and Dribble curve, you are unstoppable in ranked. You just gotta not mess it up, because Dribble curve is where you will most likely die. So you do want to get that set in stone before using in ranked. But Dribble dot is a lot easier to do. So I'm gonna show what it is now in actual games. Publics though, because ranked is cooked. But yeah. Okay, so we're in regular servers because pro servers are kind of dead at this time for me. Everyone's just at school or something, so it's only Singapore servers, which is going to be a pain to deal with. The higher the ping, sometimes it is harder to do, and you might die, so I'll cut to you guys when this game is finished. So the game is finally finished, so if I can get the ball, I'll show you. So dot, and then that is a bot, so he died, which is really annoying. But yeah, it works. Even though these guys suck, it will work against good players too, since they won't expect it. See, I'm just getting 3 kills, even if they're bots. This one's decent, okay. If I can get the ball again. Yeah, they weren't expecting that. Was like really fast, so they were not gonna hit that unless they P-parried it. So okay, that dude. Okay, anyways, so I'll just keep showing you guys the first technique, and then I'll show you guys the second technique in the next game. Lobby's kinda mid, but like, you can see the basis that it will work against good players. Okay, so next game started. I just need to get the ball, and I'll show you guys the second and third technique together. If I can get the ball, that is, you know. So yeah, there, I just insta-dodged man, and he insta-died. Killed that one with the dot too. Don't have a dribble for that guy, he sucked either way. If I can get the ball, mess that one up, that's all fine because I had 2 dribbles. Don't have a dribble yet, so he's pushing me, so I can just dribble. Oh, never mind, died. And yeah, this will work in pro games. I just don't have a pro game to like show this often because like everyone's dead. Okay, so the third game started. I'll show you guys the dribble curve in this one. If I can get the ball, it is a painful life in these noob servers of AFK is. Eventually I'll get this ball, you know. Yeah, see, it worked there. The dude sucked, but like, the premise is there. Dribble dot him. Messed up the dribble curve, but it's fine. Don't have a dribble yet, but I get the ball and curve it, hopefully. Yep, dribble curved it. And then I'll do it again if I can get the ball without them dying, which they haven't. So this guy, I'll dribble curve it, and then I'll dribble dot it. Messed that up, but... And then he still dies to a dribble dot. He's not expecting that. No one in pro servers will also expect that, like... You might, like, catch... Someone might get it, but, like... Most will die to that, because, like, most people aren't focusing on the ball at that speed. Okay, so we have time hold now. This one's a lot more simpler. It doesn't require as much timing. So basically, you just, like... When the ball is decently fast, mid to fast, doesn't really matter. As long as it's, like, isn't slow as hell, and you just use your ability... You just, like, chase someone, like you would have been in. And then like after 4 to 5 seconds, your infinity and vulnerability on your time hold will run out, and if you just parry right after that, you will basically just like 100% got it, no curve, and just insta-kill a player. So I'll show that now. So I'm gonna just speed up the ball a little and then show it. Speed it up just a bit more, maybe like at 50 I'll do it. Yeah, that's good enough, so I'll just use it. So you can see I have an infinite ability, and then the moment it goes away I just hit it and it just insta-kills them basically. So they're not gonna predict that. Like they might P-block it and all, but like it's an 100% dot, like it is really, it's just an insta-kill. They're not gonna, unless they pre-block, they are dying. There's nothing to like save them from that. other than just Lock, and maybe Imp if they have it, or Dribble. For any FF user that go on English user, they'll probably also go on. Okay, so we're in game, but like, there's a bunch of noobs, so I don't know how fast this ball will go, and post servers is just not viable because there isn't an Australian server for that. So 150 ping with time hold is gonna be a pain. So I just gotta hope the ball does decently get fast. Okay, the ball's fast enough, honestly. So I'll just wait, and then I'll just dot him, and he just insta-dies. I'm gonna pop now, and I'm just gonna chase this guy. So I'm gonna wait for the Imp to go away, and then I'll kill him. See, he just insta-dies, there's nothing he can do. I'm pretty sure he also prepaid, so like... It's like he legitimately had no way to live there. So that's basically gonna wrap up the video. I couldn't get any better clips for time hold, but it's fine. So yeah, basically, Dribble is busted. And with those techniques you can easily just murder any good player, since they probably won't pay attention to you.